Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Starting with the name of Almighty Allah, who is the most gracious and the most merciful. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. I am Miss Farwa Amar. Welcome to my online class. Dear students, our today's topic is imperatives. In my lecture, I will follow this sequence. First, I will define you what are imperatives, how we use them in our daily life. I will give you some examples of imperatives of different speakers. Then I will discuss types of imperatives and in the last, structure of imperatives. Let's start with the definition. Imperatives. Imperatives are verbs that create an imperative sentence. A sentence that gives a command, instructions, and request. For example, for a command sentence, sit quietly in the classroom. This is an imperative sentence and the verb sit is an imperative verb. It's like an order and a command. See next example. Shut the door. In this example, the verb shut is also imperative verb and you notice that it's like the speaker is bossing someone around. Now come to the instructional imperatives. Instructions are rules how something should be done. These are the guidelines to give more information, just like what to do and what steps you take, and explaining how to do something. For example, a person comes to you and asks for the route of the market. So, in the reply, you will give directions, just like take right turn from Blue Mosque and go straight. So, these are all instructions and these are imperative. For request imperative, to be more polite, you can use please in imperative sentence. For example, please put these cups on the table. So you add please here and you are requesting someone to do something. See another example. Kindly put water in the glass. So you add here kindly for requesting someone. For more examples and clarity, watch this video.
Imperative sentences. A sentence that expresses a command or an entreaty is called an imperative sentence. Look at the following sentences. Examples. Shut the door. Open the door, please. Tom, hurry up. Give me a cup of coffee, please. Boys, stop talking.
Now I will give you some examples of different speakers, how they use imperatives. For example, how mom will say to the daughter, father to son, teacher to student, and boss to his employee. First, mom to daughter. She will say, eat vegetables to stay healthy. She is advising, commanding in this sentence. Father to son. Get the car washed this weekend. And if we see teacher to student, raise your hand, wait for your turn, get in the queue, open your book. These are all imperative sentences which normally teachers use. The verbs we see like raise, wait, get, open are imperative verbs. Boss to employ. Finish the report before you leave the office. Here, the verb finish is an imperative verb and the sentence is imperative sentence. There are two types of imperatives, affirmative imperatives and negative imperatives. Now, I will discuss the structure of both the types. As you know, the structure of the regular sentence is subject plus verb plus object. But in affirmative imperative, the difference is we do not have subject and we use verb without to and without ing. For example, help your parents at home. It is not you help your parents at home. See next example. Go to market and bring some vegetables. So have you noticed we just dropped the subject from the sentence. So the structure is base form of verb and object. Now negative imperatives. In negative imperatives, there is no subject and we add do not before the base verb and the structure will be do not plus base verb plus object. For example, do not drive fast. In this example, you see there is no subject and we simply add do not before the base verb. See other examples. Do not eat too much candies. Do not waste water. You do not waste water is wrong. In all these examples, there is no you, there is no subject. To recap the structure of imperatives, watch this video.
Welcome, students. Today we are going to study imperatives. When you order a person to do something, we call it an imperative sentence. There are affirmative and negative imperatives. An affirmative imperative is used to give an order. It always begins with the base form of a verb. For example, wash your hands, study English, and close the door are examples of imperative sentences. A negative affirmative is used to tell a person what not to do. You put do not or don't before the base verb. Let's take a look at the examples. Don't sleep in class. Don't touch my computer. Since imperative sentences are always from you to the person you are talking to, we do not use the subject, you.
I hope you all understood this concept and enjoyed my lecture. Dear students, in view of COVID-19 pandemic, observe all precautionary measures. Stay home, stay safe. Allah Hafiz.